Hello everybody, welcome back to Collector's Dream YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing very well. So the Hong Kong trading card show over the weekend have just passed, and it was held at the Southern Stadium in Wan Chai. So the turnout was quite impressive. And then in total, I think we worked from 12 o'clock in the afternoon all the way until 10 for the cleanup. So it was a very long day, but also very rewarding. A lot of people came and say hi. Some of the fans and subscribers to the channel also came up and said hello. So that was like a very great to see. And I didn't have a lot of chance to talk to you guys. So I just want to use this video to thank you once again for the support. In total, I think there's at least gonna be like, a couple thousands of unique visitors that attended the show. And as you can see from the vendor POV in this video, a lot of people came in to buy the singles. They looked at the slabs. My buddy on the left is Clem, and then to his left is also another buddy from Vancouver, and his name is Kevin. So then the three of us, we hosted this year, and Clem focuses on Japanese, whereas Kevin have a lot of first edition brawls for sale at the show. So, and then I have the seal products and also the PSA 10 slabs and a binder of PSA 9s. So I think we got the spectrum of collectibles pretty well covered, and yeah, the results speak for themselves. So this video, I'm going to be putting the vendor POV in the background, and then I'll talk a few things about fans interaction, a little bit about the details for the ETB giveaway, and then how much did we make at the car show in total, and what sold the best. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road, and I'll add in some ambient background chit chat with the visitors, and then I'll put in some voiceover when I see fit. So let's have a listen to the overall atmosphere of the show starting now. Talk us through, what kind of cards we have for sale. We have raw cards here, and then we also have slabs, and then also quite a bit of sealed booster boxes over here. So we got a Twilight Masquerade and also a Silver Tempest. So hoping for a good show today, and already it was swamped, absolutely swamped. I cannot believe the amount of people that are into the Pokemon hobby right now. And then in Hong Kong, there's actually a lot of people that are interested in English. As you can see, the scene is absolutely crazy right now. It's kind of like a mini collector con. So I'm really looking forward to making more videos later on, and then we'll chat more later. But right now, let's go back to the show and have a look at what people are buying. Okay, so talk to you guys soon. One other thing I want to clarify is that a lot of people that made purchases over the weekend at the car show will be eligible to enter to win the Journey Together Elite Trainer box. So we will conduct a spin for all the subscribers and the people who have made the purchase on the day. And the lucky winner will be notified by email. And then no matter where you're located around the world, we will ship it out to you. So best of luck. If you guys want to enter to win this draw, just all you need to do is like, comment, and subscribe to any of my videos. And then once we hit 500 subscribers, we will do the spin, and then the result will be posted on the channel. Thank you guys. Good luck. Collector Stream TCG. Okay guys, welcome back to the video. So after all the house cleaning items have been taken care of, let's talk about the thing that you guys might be most interested about, and that is how to get started on being a vendor. Maybe how much inventory do you need to last the day. This is only a one-day show, but I would reckon that if it was a weekend, you will need twice or even more inventory than what we have prepared for this show. And the most important thing is, maybe you guys want to know, is how much did I make overall after subtracting the cost. So I will review all of that in this video for transparency, and also just for I guess scientific research, if you guys want to do this on your leisure time. So for this show, in total, I will just give you guys the breakdown. I have made about $8,000 in sales in cash, and then through digital payment using the Hong Kong platforms, I have made around $14,000 in sales. So in total, in the one day's work, I have moved about $22,000 of products. With a lot of the bulk of it will be the singles in top loaders, and also some of the PSA 9 slabs, those also sold quite well. And then things below the $500 mark sold the best, to be honest with you. If you guys can look at the video that's playing right now, you can see people are looking at the top loaders. I have, kind of sorted them into the $5 pile, and then there's a $10 pile, there's a $20 pile, which is I use a larger container because most of my stuff were priced at the $20 mark. And then some of the more premium textured cards, I put it in the $30 pile. So the intention of that is to draw the crowd over, but then to be honest with you, there's so many unique visitors that came to the show. You don't really need that much draw. People will already gravitate to various tables when they come and attend the show. But then that was kind of like my strategy, was to bring people, kids and people of all ages will come over and have a look at the raw singles first. And then once they are in the center of the table, they will start looking at the display case, where there'll be, more higher end items. Of course, there'll be the very high end like Mario Pikachu, and like the Lovebirds, Latias, and the very liquid PSA 10 Moonbreons. Got a few Moonbrees as well. And then Clem on the right, he was pushing his PSA 10 and PSA 9 Japanese slabs. So he's a great Japanese card collector expert. So that's kind of like how we avoided overlapping our inventory too much. There is nothing wrong with overlapping with a partner of yours or a buddy of yours, because you guys can still, there's so many people that are looking for cards at these shows that if you guys have an overlap of products, they might well sell out if they are popular. So we didn't really kind of have a meeting to discuss what we'll bring to the show, because we didn't have enough time during our work week. But we just kind of ended up that way, where he was more Japanese dominant, and then I was more English focused as always. So yeah, let's talk about the cost that it costs to pay for this vending table. So for one day, this is the first time the organizer have hosted at this Hong Kong small indoor sports stadium. So then the vendor table was $1,700, and then we also rented a extra display case, as you can see, because the display case it only came with one. So then it was another $150 to rent the second display case. Then I spent around, let's say, $100 to $200 on the stationaries, and that covers tape, stickers to hand write the stickers onto the top loaders, the pricing on the top loaders, and then pricing gun from Taobao. You can if you're living in Hong Kong or in Asia, you would know what that is. It's kind of like a Temu, but like the OG Temu. And then I also bought a collapsible or foldable shelf that is behind the where the DJI camera is actually situated, so you guys get the view of the front, but it's actually sitting on a shelf that we brought as well. So then that was $300. And then lastly, you guys got to factor in how are you guys going to bring your products to the event. So what we did is we just parked nearby, and then the parking charge was it came up to be 10 hours of parking was $400 Hong Kong. So if you guys have a friend that can maybe drop you guys off, then you don't need to spend the parking. But in total, that's kind of like what we're at. And a tally for all the numbers was 2,650 Hong Kong dollars, which equates to roughly 350 USD. So after subtracting some math, after the subtraction, the revenue after the cost is $19,350. And I just sort of just wanted to, out of interest, I divided by about 15 hours of prep for this show, and you're gonna factor in your own hourly wage, because your own time is also precious, right? So then I would say for this show I prepared about 15 hours, but if you guys are planning to do your first one, you guys probably need to allocate maybe double the amount of time, maybe around 30 hours to prepare really well on setting the price, because each individual card you guys need to research and price it according to market. And you guys are gonna think about, do you guys want to sell it quicker? So if you want to sell it quicker, then you're gonna go like eBay minus 10% or 15%. The lower it is, the easier it will be to move. But right now for this show, for our strategy, we priced nothing below eBay price or below the TCG player price. And the reason, the rationale behind that is because right now with the Trump tariff going on, it is very difficult to send cards for grading. So then for me, I believe that the PSA slabs should command a premium when they're outside of the US. And secondly, right now, these English products are still, going up in price. So if you guys are not in a hurry to liquidate, then you can just price it to eBay or even slightly above eBay, and then people will still buy it. Because the power of vending is that you can put out all your cards out front and then show it to people in all its glory. And then a lot of people that are visiting this show, they are new collectors, and then they haven't, a lot of them that I've spoken to, they don't even have a single slab. They'll ask me like, what is this grading stuff? Why is a PSA 10 worth so much more than a PSA 9? And that's the thing, like, you have collectors from all over the spectrum, and they might just buy cards to me or to someone else. It might not be worth a lot of money, but then when their eyes are drawn to a cute artwork, or like a Pikachu or an Eevee or an Umbreon, or so the cute Pokemons, I would like to say and emphasize, is that they sell extremely well in car shows. So if you guys want to prepare for your own car show one day, then I would say load up on cute Pokemons, because when kids walk by and they see it, they will just be drawn to it. And then if the parent are willing to spend, a few dollars, maybe like $1 or, $2 on a cute card or a texture card, yeah, they are willing to pay. And then it's also a very good way to recoup your money for the singles that you don't want. So now will be a good pivot to talk about some of the sales that's been going on in the show. So like I said, if you guys got, Japanese textured or English textured cards, as you can see here, they usually sell pretty well. The top left corner, the Eevee, went really quickly, because some people, the kids, whenever they walk by, then they see like a semi-old card like that Eevee, maybe it's 4 or 5 years old, and those things just sell very quickly. I remember there's like this gentleman, this uncle, that looked at the Ninetales and then he wanted it, so then he grabbed that one very quickly as well. And in the case, you can see I put in the Eevee and the Charizard from the UPC collection. Those things went very quick. Moving on to the next slide, it is going to be the trade of the day for me, because I gave away, well, not gave away, but then I traded my English Lost Origins Giratina PSA 10, and this is the one that I actually pulled. This is the first card that I pulled in the first booster box, and back then I didn't know how rare it was to get a alternate art. I almost sold that for like 150 USD in Hong Kong without knowing for the raw card, but thankfully my friend told me to back away from the deal, and then I graded it and came back as a PSA 10. So I couldn't believe today that I have to actually let it go, but in return I got the 2016 World Championship Pikachu, and this card was given out to all the contestants that made it to to that event. And as you can imagine, you got to be a pretty elite player in the Pokemon trading card game in order to qualify for the World Championship. And this card is one of the most special and most liquid card for out of all the World Championship cards, just because it has the Pikachu along with the 3 starters, and then it also have a Psyduck makes a guest appearance in the back if you can spot him. So the artwork, I think, is stunning, and I like to jokingly call it as the poor man's Vesta Pikachu, because that Vesta Pikachu has recently cracked $10,000 in PSA 10 form. And yeah, that's a very expensive but sought after card, and then this is a good sidekick to that card. So I couldn't believe I actually made the deal and got that at a car show. And it also shows you, in Hong Kong, there's people with very the caliber of the collectors in Hong Kong, both for Japanese and English. I would say there are some extremely crazy whales that are in Hong Kong who collects. Kind of reminds me of the Hong Kong car scene, because like if you ever saw any videos of car enthusiasts that visits Hong Kong, you'll see the Paganis, you see like a left-hand drive Ferrari F40, F50, and then you see all the Porsches in Hong Kong and the Lamborghini. So yeah, just like same for the collectibles. They have really crazy NBA sports cars collectors in Hong Kong as well. So it was good to see, and yeah, just cannot believe now I have in my possession that World Championship card. So that was the top trade for me of the day. Another very cool trade that happened was a Van Gogh Pikachu PSA 10 that went out in exchange for this raw Latias and Latios GX card from Team Up set. And this is by far my favorite alternate art set after the Evolving Skies Umbreon. So it was amazing to pick this up at the show as well. And I think that was a really cool trade. I did give up the slab, but I think the raw value of this card does make up for the trade, and I don't think I'll be grading this because the back is slightly damaged, but then it's just cool to add it to the binder. So to give you guys a recap on the show, it was a great show, and if you ask me if I'll do it again, the answer is yes, absolutely, because A, you can meet people at the show and see other people's collection, which is a lot of fun. And secondly, it's a great way to sell some of your products that you don't need, and also to get some branding out for yourself. A lot of times in this hobby, if you want to sell something, is a lot depending on your credibility and on how you are as a person and how you deal with other people. So I think this is a great way to build some confidence in making out deals with people in person, face to face, and also as a vendor, you also get a nice advantage when it comes to bringing deals to the table and getting good trade value for your cards. So overall, I think I want to thank the Hong Kong Trading Card Show for organizing this event. The next one that will be taking place in Hong Kong will be the Grade 10 Car Show. I believe that is going to be take place in June 21st and 22nd, also in Wan Chai on the Hong Kong Island side. So for those of you guys who are living in Hong Kong and who have recently subscribed to this channel, I hope that we can keep in touch. And if you guys can give me a like on this video and maybe tell some of your other Pokemon buddies that are into collecting in Hong Kong to subscribe to the channel to follow more news and current events on the investing side of this hobby, then yeah, I'll really appreciate that. And for the unique viewers who are watching from overseas, if you guys have enjoyed the content and enjoyed the breakdown on how much you can potentially make as a vendor vending for only one single day at an event, and you guys liked it, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll chat with you guys soon with more new and exciting Pokemon content. So talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.